hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot. And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Minnesota. Down low. Wells, that's good.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Randall outside. And here's Edwards outside. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Morant. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Up and over the defense with one hand. Unbelievable.
I thought the D had a chance to cut him off, but then he made his move to the rack. Impressive. Now here's Randall. Now Conley. Shot clock at 5. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Edey. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Now here's Randall. Outside Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Pass to Edey. And here's Bane. Launches it. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels inside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Wide open look. Got it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Conley. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Clark is checked in for Jackson. For 3, Randall on target from range.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Outside Bane. Pass to Edey. Moran against DiVincenzo. Now here's Moran. Tightly guarded. Edey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Reed passes to Clark. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Sinks the tray. 12 seconds left in the opening quarter. Morant with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Tie game in Minnesota. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
On the court for Memphis, Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the point. Jackson finds Clark. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Miller. And here's Alexander Walker. For 3. Buries it from 3. Alexander Walker's got 6.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Pippen. Kennard outside. Inside. Stolen by Miller. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Aldama. Aldama controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Reed sets a screen. Here's DiVincenzo. Drops in the layup for 2. DiVincenzo's got his first points in this one. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because when you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
They set the screen. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards on target.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that 3-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now here's Morant. Bain serving the D. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Bain's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Elbow shot on the way. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Gobert. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Conley. They get it back. Over to the wing. For 3, Randall nails it from 3.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
To the inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Randall outside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Randall's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Fires the three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Over Bane. Edwards, no good. Gobert against Clark. Now Morant. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Minnesota. They lead by a bucket. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Julius Randle, he is getting it done today.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And he's at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Memphis shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. And so Jackson nails both of them. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Randle outside. Drills it from deep. Randle's got 12.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Bane. 6 points for him. Jackson gets the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
He was all alone on that one. He's got 15.
Oh, my goodness. What a response by Randle. Yes, you can make a three. So can I.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Up again. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Outside Conley. Shoots over Morant. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Here's Morant. Oh, a determined bucket from Morant.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Randle outside. Right side Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. 1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Morant from 8 feet away. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Minnesota in the lead. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Randall against Jackson. Randall, good. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
That's about awareness. Julius Randle feels that dwindling clock, doesn't get hurried.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Conley. Morant, the pass to Bane. Here's Wells. Here's Edey. Over Gobert. Edey, that's good.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
30 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Morant with it. Give him 8 points now. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota. They're up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis, we've got Brandon Clark. Desmond Bane is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the 1.
Boy, defense is no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Pippen, pass to Aldama. Here's Clark. And a nice finish on the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Minnesota leading by 5. Outside, DiVincenzo, Edwards. Clark grabs the board.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Here's Bane. And another basket for Memphis.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Timeout, Grizzlies. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Edwards. Randall, a screen on Bane. Here's Edwards. And that one's long. Memphis trailing here. Left side Bane. Double by Randall. Right wing. Here's Morant. Oh, he cranks it down. Right on Anthony Anthony Edwards, goodness.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards with style and authority.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Here's Morant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Now here's Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive, doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Here's Morant. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Oh, okay then.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Edwards. Oh, he nails it.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
The drive by Morant. And it's good. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
Off the inbound.
Oh, my God. Look out below. Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Morant. Yes, sir. Ja can throw it down.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Now, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Oh, nails the triple.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Timeout, Grizzlies. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. And he drills the triple. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And Chris Finch has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards looking for an opening. Oh, off target. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the three. Here's Morant. Off the left rim and out.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Edwards, a pass to Randall. And they pick up two. Randall's got 22 points.
Well, the physicality that Julius Randle possesses, this guy is always proven capable despite defenders nearby.
Here's Morant. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Here's Edwards. And another basket from Minnesota.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Shot's good by Morant.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Bane against Edwards. And it's Bane with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. To the wing, right side. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Bane fires from way outside. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 3. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. And so it's Memphis with it. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Conley against Morant. Money!
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Edwards against Bane. He connects! And that one brings him within 1.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
For 3, Randall misses the 3. Back to Edwards. The 3 is up. And buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. Timeout, Grizzlies. For the win! Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Leave it to Morant to shock the defense like this. I mean, just putting it on a string.
Outside McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Morant. An easy 2 on the layup. Morant's got 12 now in this quarter.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. And here's Edwards outside. Sinks it from distance.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Ja Morant. Little floater is good.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Edwards and pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. 6 to shoot. Randall outside. Yes! Oh! An
the big bucket.
Now here's Bain. From behind the arc. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Edwards. And he sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Morant looking for an opening. From the arc. Oh, bangs home the 3.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed their determination to get this win.
Thank you.
Seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. Now here's Leonard. Nailed from three-point land.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
Barnes outside. Vassell, the bounce pass. Outside, Fox. Harden with the defensive effort.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Now, here's Vassell. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. The three from Barnes. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Dunn finds Leonard. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 6.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. On the free throw, no good. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. The Spurs making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Clippers. 1:32 left in the first. Barnes outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And that's a routine play for Paul. He's not going to miss the open man.
And so Powell will bring it up for L.A. Trailing by 2. Here's Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Paul. Here's Castle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And once again, Coach, the storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. Now here's Leonard. He's got 8. Good work there as it goes. Leonard's got 10.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Simmons against Paul. Wembanyama, right side. Drilled from 11 feet out. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Simmons looking around. Jones sets the pick for Simmons. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubats make up the 4 and the 5. Bogdanovich out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Coffey in at the 3. Outside, Fox. Here's the screen. Over Bogdanovich. Fox, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jones, no luck.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. You stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Here's Fox after Ben Simmons' bucket. It's stolen by Jones. To the middle. Here's Coffey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Coffey's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Sohan finds Fox. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Zubac. Pass to Coffey. Now here's Simmons. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Fox with the steal. To the wing right side. Connects from three-point range. Fox has got 6 points.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Jones. Dunn, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Harden in for Ben Simmons. 1:14 left to play in the first half. Dunn kicks to Leonard. Over Sohan. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Pass to Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Eubanks with it, defended by Wembanyama. Coffey passes to Eubanks. And here's Harden for 3, trains the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Oh, and the D, you got to get out on that, or Harden will make you pay.
Pass to Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Off target from outside. Now Leonard. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. When we make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at center. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. So it's the Spurs now. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Nobody's stopping Kawhi on that break.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Good on the bucket. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now, here's Vassell. Shoots over Powell, and the Spurs scoring again.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Leonard kicks to Dunn. Zubac, a screen on Barnes. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And that one drops for him. And that's now 18 points for Kawhi Leonard.
You set him up, more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Wembanyama too much inside. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Jones checked in for Los Angeles. Clippers leading by 7. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Back to Leonard. On the wing, Jones. Jones with the screen on Fox. Back to Jones. From downtown. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're a peer.
Not in.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Clippers leading by 5. Pass to Zubac. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Foul, that's good.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Harden. Cans it from downtown. Fox has got 9 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. The team's shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Bogdanovich out there with Dunn. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. Tipped away. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Here's Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
So both teams making some changes here. Los Angeles leading by 5. Harden the pass to Powell. Now here is Harden. And Leonard has it in the corner. Dunn sets a screen for Leonard. Back to Dunn. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Dunn's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Harden kicks to Leonard. Over Barnes. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thanks, David. Leonard inside. Barnes on him. And that one's good. Leonard.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Here's Fox. And it's San Antonio with another.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Leonard against Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 9. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Harden with a screen on Vassell. Powell inside. Covered by Vassell. Powell, that's good.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut back down to 7 after the points coming from Fox.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Leonard looking around. It's good. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's Harden with the drive. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Dunn. It's Powell on the wing. And the 3-ball is good.
And yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. We're standing.
Great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Shots good by Morant.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Outside Pajemski. Butler, a screen on Bane. The shot by Pajemski, no good. And here's Memphis. It's a three-point game. Bane, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Butler. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Morant looking for an opening. Here's Wells. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Butler. Green with a screen on Jackson. Here's Butler. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Curry. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. And yep, it's good. Morant's got 7 points.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Back to Curry. Butler against Jackson. Outside Pajemski. Hits the three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Memphis leading by 3. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Shoots over Curry. No good. A bit long that time. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Yep, that one goes. He's got 9.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
To the middle. And it's hammered home by Green.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Jackson. Over Butler. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Now here's Curry. Uses the glass on the layup.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And here's Morant outside. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
This is what Hield does, exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
And so it's Golden State with it. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Curry passes to Kuminga. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Pippen. Buries it down low. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Hield passes to Kuminga. Here's Curry. Puts up a deep three. Clark grabs the board. Memphis leading. Aldama outside. Here's Pippen. Kennard outside. Jackson with a screen on Hield. Kennard for three. Pure from three-point range.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Podziemski subbed in for Hield. Back to Curry. Over Morant. Curry from inside. RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Back to Morant. Shoots over Curry. Morant with the close range bucket.
You don't expect this from Jackson Jr. He catches them by surprise by passing it.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Moody. Podziemski with it. Outside Butler. The three from Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Jackson outside. They set a pick. Here's Bane. The Warriors pull it in.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Green. Oh, look at Green. So smart, so athletic.
Got to reward the big man Green for running the floor. Excellent execution.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Jackson against Butler. Back to Bane. Fires from the wing. Off the window. It's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Outside Curry. Misses the 3. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Bane with it. Pass to Jackson. Bane surveying the D. Up top, Morant. Here's Wells. Let's go with a three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Podziemski. Pass to Curry. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Outside Bane. Jackson outside. Good work there as it goes. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries. And there is nothing more valuable than experience. This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Jackson on the wing. Over Butler. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Jackson's got 12 points.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Shot is good by Curry.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now Morant, 11 points in the game. Pass to Edey. Outside Bane. Here's Edey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Morant. And Morant laces the triple.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Drive by Curry. And there's a pick. And here's Green from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Morant. Morant hammers it down hard.
And this is what Ja Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Curry surveys. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Memphis ahead, up by 11. And we'll return shortly. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Grizzlies lead by 11. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Aldama with it. Kuminga's on him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. That three's off the mark. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Kuminga down low. The kick out. Curry. Fires it. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Yeah, you just can't shake Curry. Laser focus when he's on the floor.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Aldama right side. Out to the right wing. Clark with a screen on Curry. Puts it up from the high post. Pippen, no good. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Jackson Davis. Excellent D there from Aldama. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Clark with a screen on Curry. Now Clark. Bane with it, guarded by Hield. Bane against Hield. Wing shot on the way, and the basket by Bane. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Pajemski subbed in for Hield. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Moran. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Warriors trail by 8. Up top, Curry, pounded by Morant. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Bane. Jackson the screen. Fires for 3. And Bane with the 3. Bane's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Curry against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Memphis has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. To the right side. Wells, the pass to Jackson. Over Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's Golden State with it. The 3 from Curry. And it's Bane with the rebound. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Morant. Defended by... Whoa!
Nice!
What a
my
huge jam!
gracious.
Big time right there.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Morant. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Boy, a nice win on the... All right, Allie, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill.
matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the five for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Now Dunn. Here's Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Zubac with the screen for Powell. No good that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Edwards against Dunn. Back to Edwards for the 3. Drills it from outside.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Gobert. Releases. Conley's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals round.
Now Harden, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. It's stolen by Randall. Harden against Conley. Randall outside. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Shoots over Leonard. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Edwards got 5.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Pass to Powell. Now, here's Dunn. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard kicks to Powell. Here's Harden on the wing. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Randall with a screen for Conley. Takes it inside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Timely cut by Conley. He took off the moment he saw that opportunity open up.
Steps back. Here's Leonard. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Timberwolves leading by 4. Randall finds McDaniel. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Randall, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Powell, the pass to Dunn. Outside Leonard, over Randall. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Edwards against Dunn. Edwards can't hit. Dunn looking over the floor. Here's Leonard. And so the first quarter is in the books. Minnesota on top. They lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Clippers trail by 4. Naz Reid out there with Miller. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker into the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Reid with a screen for Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come. They do not need Simmons to be a 3-point shooter. If he can hit the mid-range, Jake, that opens up a lot by itself.
Pass to Minot. Edwards against Bogdanovich. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Gobert checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Simmons. Dunn finds Bogdanovich. Now here's Leonard, defended by Alexander Walker, and he gets the bucket.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Reed, defended by Jones. Back to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. It's Edwards on the wing. Dunn covering. Puts it up. The offensive rebound. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Here's Leonard. Gobert with the block. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered closely. And it's Randle, top of the key. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Jones. And Norman Powell subbed in for Amir Coffey. Pass to Powell. Zubac with the screen for Powell. No good on the triple. Minnesota leading by 8. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Leonard against Randle. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And against one of the toughest offense. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, we'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Gobert with a screen on Dunn. Edwards inside. Dunn covering. Edwards holding off the D and converts. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And Leonard gets it to go.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Edwards, the bounce pass. Here's Conley. Plays it up and banks it in. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Dunn sets a screen for Leonard. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Leonard's got 14 points for the game. Now here is Conley. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. To the left wing. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Gobert the screen. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Dunn outside. Harden sets the pick for Dunn. Launches a three. The three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, how about Chris Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look elementary.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Randall. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 7.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Jones checked in for the Clippers. Harden outside. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves leading by 6. Randall passes to Reid. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Clark, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Clippers also changing it up. Amir Coffey's checked in for Kawhi Leonard, and it's Bogdanovich in for Norman Powell. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker, and he's good on the 3-ball. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Jones. To halt the run. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Jones.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
DiVincenzo with it. Nothing on the board. To the paint. Here's Randall. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Timberwolves leading by 7. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Reid. And it's Garza in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Back to Leonard. The tray. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. Now Edwards. That's tipped. Here's DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. And that one drops.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden is subbed in for Bogdanovich. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Our coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Timberwolves leading by 5. Back to McDaniel. Edwards finds Gobert. Now here's Randall. Lock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And the intelligence of Randall evident on that play. Fantastic at picking the right shots to take in this offense.
Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
To the inside. Here's Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Powell with this screen on cover. Done outside. No good on the 3. Timberwolves leading by 7. Pass to Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
Leonard looking over the floor. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter. Conley dishes to Randall. Offline with his 3. Clippers trail by 7. Harden finds Leonard. Leonard so dangerous from deep.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with the screen for McDaniel. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Harden the pass to Leonard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Edwards against Dunn. Free throw line jump shot. Got it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
30 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Dunn to tie it up. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Here's Leonard. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big-time performer.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Powell for 3. Cans the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
22 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Dunn. A 3 from Leonard. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he is unable to get the second one. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For
This looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. And it's Phoenix's ball. Beal with it. Pass to Richards. Now here's Booker. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is one of the specialties of Devin Booker. That mid-range, you offer it, he'll take it.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Here's Richards. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Durant surveying the D. 5 to shoot. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Now Morant. Pass to Edey. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
But quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Outside Bane.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter. Here's Edey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
No debate there. He got hammered.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Bane. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 5 now.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. Outside Morant. The 3-ball. Connects from downtown.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. Here's Richards. Beal from outside. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
No one better to answer with the 3-ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Booker against Morant. There's a screen. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected. In transition, here come the Suns. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And Booker puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Edey.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Jackson with a screen on Booker.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Pippen in at the point. Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
B.A., this guy is such a steady hand at the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball.
Kennard outside. Pass to Jackson. The fadeaway. Count it.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Beal surveying the D. On the take. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Jackson. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Kennard outside. Jackson with it. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Down low. That shot off the mark. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Dunn.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's O'Neal. It's Beal on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter. All right, Greg, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Pass to Plumlee. Outside Booker from deep. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifting back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Memphis calls timeout. Phoenix making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Morant, the 3 is up. Yes! A Morant 3!
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Outside Durant, beyond the arc. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by Dunn. The Suns trailing. Pass to Booker. Now Durant. Right side Booker. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Aldama outside. Back to Morant. Over Jones. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Tyus Jones.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Bradley Beal comes in for Jones. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. And so he makes both from the line. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Morant against Booker. Clock at 6. The shot misses. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the 3. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that. Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
Jackson outside. Here's Wells, defended by Dunn. And here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. And it's Morant missing. Dunn outside. Beal outside. Outside Durant. Lets a floater go. And the layup is good. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Well, let's just sit back and admire the brilliance of Kevin Durant. He makes these floaters look easy.
Wells, the pass to Morant. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Booker surveying the D. To the inside. Here's Richards. Lays it up and banks it in. Richards has got his first bucket in this one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Phoenix leading by 6. Inside, Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Now here's Aldama. Can they get it? That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Aldama's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Richards. Tight defense on him. Booker with it. He's got 12. Oh, Booker in close.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Morant against Booker. Aldama outside. This one for three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Booker. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. Aldama with it. Here's Edey. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Bain.
3-point field goal.
Outside Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Phoenix out in front. They're up by 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Memphis, they've got Desmond Bain, Santi Aldama out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Wells in at small forward. O'Neal passes to Booker. And it's Bain with the rebound. Grizzlies trail by 5. And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's his first foul. Some changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Beal in for Jones. Here's Morant. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Suns lead by 3. Beal outside. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Oh, Booker's shot goes despite the contact.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Outside Bain. Pass to Edey. And here's Morant. Pulls up at the elbow. Good work defensively by Richards.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Booker, the pass to Beal. And here's Dunn, pounded by Morant. Now here's Booker. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. The rebound by Edey.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Morant. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
It's Booker on the wing. And the layup falls. Booker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Yeah, it's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Morant. Booker with the defensive effort.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Banked it in off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, Morant attacking the D head-on.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Booker with it. Jackson in his pocket. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Morant.
Oh! You know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
And Booker gets double-teamed. Booker off the bounce. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Suns lead by 7.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Puts it up off the inbound. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Timeout called. Memphis. They trail by 7. Seconds left in the game. Here's Morant. Excellent D there from Booker. With the 10-footer, the Grizzlies pull it in. The Suns win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, And we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the 5.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
A 3 from Leonard. Podziemski grabs the board. In the corner, Moody with it. Outside Butler. Here's Podziemski. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Butler. Lets the 3 fly. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Back to Podziemski. It's hauled in by Dunn.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Leonard, no luck. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. From 13, nice spin off the left rim and in.
Now, if Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Dunn looking over the floor. The 11-footer, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Dunn. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Now Podziemski. Back to Curry. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
On the attack, Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. On the heel, he's checked in for Curry. The Clippers also changing it up. Derek Jones comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Bogdanovich in for Chris Dunn. Now here's Harden. Now Leonard. Fires from the line. Green with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Pass to Green. Heel with a screen on Jones. Here's Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
One thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Harden the pass to Bogdanovich. Leonard with no one around. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Leonard's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Podziemski with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Butler. To the paint. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
At the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Payton in at small forward. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Pass to Jones. Bogdanovich with it. He nails it, and we're tied up.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old-school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside, Payton. Back to Curry for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. He's checked in for Bogdanovich. And David West in the Bay Area tonight. He has to be pleased with the Warriors so far.
Well, West was such a key cog in those incredible Warriors teams during the KD era. A great weapon off the bench for that group.
Now, here's Dunn. Still yet to score. Buries it from three-point range.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
How about that answer from Draymond Green? You don't think the competitor in him wants to step up and answer the call? He did it there.
Leonard with this screen on Curry. Here's Simmons. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Curry's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Dunn. Zubac's in the post. Guarded by Green. 6 to shoot. Dunn, wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Podziemski's shot is good. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Now here's Simmons. Zubac's a screen on Curry. Lobs it up for Zubac. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Payton finds Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Leonard against Payton. Simmons left side. Takes it out to Leonard. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
Great shooter off that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass and did the rest.
Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5, down low. And here's Leonard. After Jimmy Butler made that last 3-pointer. Leonard the pass to Dunn. Here's Harden on the wing. Here's Leonard. Rebound by Butler. Warriors leading by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Now, here is Harden. Still scoreless. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing, defended by Moody. Chalk up 2 there.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Outside Butler, from deep. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Pass to Dunn. Leonard kicks to Dunn. Screen by Zubac. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Dunn. Dunn's got 6.
And not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Back to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. 5 on the clock. It's Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. The 3 from Harden. And another 3 for the Clippers.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now. Yeah, Leonard can do this. He can just take over a game offensively.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry from past the arc. And another three for Golden State.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Harden. Offensive rebound. Zubats. Count that one.
Zubats does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Moody. Pulls it up. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Leonard. And that one is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3 spot. Hield the pass to Curry. Here's Jackson-Davis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Bogdanovich over Hield. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Clippers. The Warriors shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Pass to Payton. Inside. And the rejection by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Warriors with the rebound. Left side Curry. Hield outside. Pass to Jackson-Davis. A three-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 7. To the middle. Bogdanovich dishes to Jones. Now here's Dunn. Outside Bogdanovich. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubats is checked in for Derek Jones. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden has subbed in for Bogdanovich. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Curry. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Leonard looking over the floor. Shoots it up. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead. Harden against Curry. Count it!
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard inside, defended by Butler. Good.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Curry against Harden. Zubats a screen on Curry. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Here's Curry, and an intentional foul right there.
James Harden. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Up top, Leonard, defended by Butler. Leonard kicks to Powell. Misses the tray. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Powell for 3. No good on that one. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And now Dallas' starting group. Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Davis. Then it's Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. Davis. And here's Thompson for 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
This is Thompson's pure shooting ability in action. He has the shot up in seconds.
Outside McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. Conley against Irving. The shot by Conley, no good. And Dallas with possession. It's a three-point game. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Here's Edwards. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Stolen by Gafford. Outside Davis. Over Edwards. Davis misses.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Davis. Pass to Washington. Down low. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Now here's Gobert. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from you.
Irving for 3. Drops in the 3. Irving's got 7 points.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Dinwiddie's checked in. Now here's McDaniels. Randall outside. Lets the 3 fly. First shot won't go.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Randall against Washington. Dinwiddie outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Confident shot by Dinwiddie. No hesitation at all.
Davis against Randall. From downtown. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Randall finds Conley. Back to Randall. McDaniels from long range. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. 5 points in the game. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Minnesota leading by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation. Oh! Wow! Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Mavericks trail by 3. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Marshall. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. Marshall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Over Lively. Reed can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Marshall passes to Irving. Dinwiddie with a screen on Edwards. Irving against Edwards. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 9.
And how do you guard that? I mean, Kyrie is just on another level sometimes with his finishing ability inside.
Let's go with a three. Oh, Edwards, money on the triple.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Edwards against Dinwiddie. Lively passes to Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. Irving picks him up. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. Look, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
Really left him alone that time. He's got 12.
A fierce competitor. Kyrie wanting to answer with a three of his own.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Left side, Edwards. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Irving looking around. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And Kyrie loves putting on a show. This is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Anthony Edwards. Conley passes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Washington. To the paint. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Pass to Thompson. The three is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 50 seconds left in the first half. DiVincenzo, pass to Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall with it. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
23 seconds left in the half.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall inside. Shoots over Davis. And Randall the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. Randall's got 5 points.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. We've got Washington. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in at the 2. Here's Irving. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim and not the contact. Love it.
For 3, Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. The shot by Conley, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Stolen by Davis. Washington outside. Over McDaniels. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And Minnesota with possession here. They lead by 4. Outside Edwards. Washington against McDaniels. For 3, Randall. They get it back. Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Irving, the pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Pass to Davis. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Here's Randall. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. The free throw drops for Randall. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle?
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall. But he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Anthony Edwards. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Irving. Pass to Lively. Thompson outside. Davis a screen. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, from way back there. I mean, I'm calling that clay rain.
Conley against Dinwiddie. For 3. And Conley is good for 3. Conley's got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The Timberwolves lead by 7. Pass to Randall. Six on the shot clock. Reed, a screen on Davis. For 3, Randall. No luck on that one. And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Naz Reid, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards, and it's Minot in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Clark finds DiVincenzo. Shoots. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's Christie. Back to Irving. He shoots over DiVincenzo, and that one's good. Irving.
Yeah, Irving has a sixth sense for where to find his shot.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Reid, three-pointer. Edwards pulls it in. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Dallas. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reid. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Edwards. Washington's checked in for Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Irving for 3. Here's Davis. Easy money for Davis inside.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Minnesota leading by 6. Outside McDaniels. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Irving against Conley. And that one's good. Irving.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Pass to Randall. Fires from deep. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Mavericks trail by 6. Davis, the pass to Thompson. Conley against Irving. From deep. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
Edwards, no problem with the contact.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Conley against Irving. Davis with a screen on Conley. Irving for 3. Out to the right wing. Gafford finds Irving. Second shot opportunity. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments. Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth. And it's Irving missing. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Thompson for 3. He's off on that one. And here's Conley. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.